Good evening, everyone. Good evening in another episode of this show, which is called Too Many Hours. Too many hours because I play these games for definitely too many hours, and the games I'm playing are RPGs mostly, old school RPGs. Wizard's Crown, that's the one. It's part 22. 22 of Wizard's Crown. Do I like this game? Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, but there was, of course, a little bit of a hesitation in my voice. I'm going to grind today because I'm in the palace. So I'm doing that the old school way. As it's 80s, So this is my tool number one, pen, then paper. This is the palace which I drew. And I failed there. There were Wardpacts. The Wardpacts are really dangerous. I had them here. And then, what was the problem with them? Well. Actually, there was a hint. Thanks to this hint, at least I know that the struggle is real. Because some of them are immune. They are all immune to all types of hits, but not one. So for example, it can be a cut, thrust, or bash, and you have to just figure it out by yourself. So I thought I'm going to get through this, but actually now I see that to fight against them, maybe I would need to improve the variety of the weapons, because mostly I think they were thrust, or I don't remember exactly which ones, but I had mostly from the, let's say, one class of weapons, so I was not really able to get through it. So yes, today I'm going to continue, and also I'm playing this as it would be a new game, as I would buy it back then. So this is my very first experience. I don't have any past experience. This is how I play this game, and Wizard's Crown is the one of the games that I would love to finish, because then there's Eternal Dagger awaiting. And I am also collecting all the games from this era. So I really don't have time to grind and be, especially when the game is really not that fun, then I just want to go fast. But yeah, I'm also trying to spend some nice time, of course. And then with Wizard's Crown, I had the mixed feelings, but sometimes I'm also like enjoying the progress of and getting more experience and so on. So before starting, very quick one today, because I have so many games for too many hours, but I really don't have time to talk about them. Maybe I should do like a special episode about all the purchases I got. So this one, last time I think I shown you one from which I got from Germany. There were many of them, and I'm trying to actually allocate. Where did I put them? I don't remember. They are. Oh yeah, I see them now. Oh, that's the problem. I really don't remember which games I'm buying, but I'm putting track, so I don't buy the two copies. But for today, this is from US. So Dragonworld. That's actually not really an RPG. It's an adventure game, but this looks so great. Oh, I also love these boxes. So I'm buying this game also for these boxes. Look, this is how it opens, and then it opens again, and then you have this. It's actually a little bit awkward, but because it's done with some weird spherical um, perspective, but that's one of the games. Okay, Dragon's World, Praise and Reefs, adventure game software based on the novel by Praise and Reefs. Okay, cool. Trillium, this is released by Trillium. Okay, that's the one. So I'm going to put it on this pile here just for a second. Then we have something from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So the first one is Here is Far. This is also a game I'm not probably going. Maybe I will play at some point in this show, but not sure. This is from the Forgotten Realms um, kind of universe, let's say, and this is a action game. That's why I'm saying there has RPG elements in it. Maybe you can see some screenshots, but it's not really an RPG per se. But yeah, of course, it's some light, let's say, RPG. So maybe I should play this game as well. Let me know if you would like to see more action games or only like hardcore games, which are mostly for me like turn-based, and it just the progress is not really packed with action. So this is another one, Secret of the Silver Blades. This is from the Gold Box series, so I'm really happy to get this one. Also, the quality of this is amazing. I mean, it's used, right? So it's not going to be really in great shape, but this one with 3 discs, it's really in a good shape. I also can smell it that it's an old game, but hopefully it works. There's an adventurer's journal inside, and psst, it's not secret anymore. If you want to buy a clue book, I don't have a clue for this one. I would like to have. There's a rule book, and some catalogs and stuff. So this is the first one, and then clue book. If I can find it separately, that would be amazing. Actually, not that I want to use the clue book, but that would be nice. I said that all the boxes I got are in the good shape. This one isn't really, but I knew it already. That was in the auction. Very well shown that this is not really in the good shape, but it's really hard to find this one. Death Knights of Kryn, that's the one. And inside we have also 3 discs, and then surprise, surprise, this one has an adventure journal. This is mandatory, of course. You already see here something which I have more, right? And also the clue book. Yes, clue book. I think it's fun. Not that I would get stuck. Maybe I would, but also maybe it's good to revisit this at some point when you try to finish the game to see if you missed something. Probably not too much in this old school game, but I don't have, as I said, I don't have really past experience with this game, so I'm really excited to play them and also learn more about these clue books and what else can I learn about this game. So this is the back of the cover, and the screenshots are actually from IBM EGA display, and the bottom two, the middle one and the last one and the top one is from Amiga display, but they look really almost the same. Really cool, really cool. Yeah, the box is not in the best shape. I was thinking, is it possible to iron it or something? Like a little bit? I don't know, probably I could mess with the box more, but because I would like to fix it somehow, but not sure. Maybe I should put just something heavy inside, like carefully, so it would get the better shape, but it looks like it's the paper was actually like stretched, so probably you cannot really fix it. So let's put it on the pile. And the last one, it's of course some sort of a dungeon crawler, really. And this is my third wizardry, because I just fetched my 2 other wizardries from a shelf. So this is Wizardry 5 for Commodore 64. I read really great opinions about this game. Wizardry 5. Compared to other boxes, I'm not really, like happy with this. I mean, it's cool, but probably I will love it anyway in the end. But I prefer, I just saying because I'm comparing to the previous releases, which are really cool. The discs are also having like this kind of shiny, glowy thing on it, so this is really great. What else do we have in this box? We have book which contains big letters with better font, so this is really good because I can really play it even if I'm in my 80s. Hopefully this will be probably too many hours episode, sorry, not episode, but season 100 or something. This is how long I think it would take me to play these games and really sucked in. Lord, Ninja, Samurai, Bishop. There are different classes. I'm very interested actually to try Wizardry, to be honest, because I'm not really a dungeon guy. But I watched a video of one person on YouTube, the whole channel actually is having a lot of videos about wizardry, and yeah, this is a different mindset. And once you think about more like this dungeon crawlers with labyrinths, you just enjoy it. This is another wizardry which I got before, so this one looks in my opinion, this box is just pretty neat. Like, look at this. So the game I'm working on, I would love to have this kind of box. And the wizardry, this is the second scenario actually. This is really funny because you cannot actually play the second scenario without having the original one. So just in case when they release the Wizardry 5, they put it on the box, so you're pretty sure there will be no surprise. Standalone scenario, which means no previous Wizardry scenarios required. All right, so I think with this intro, I will just put maybe this boxes here, so then I can have a really nice, kind of feel. This dragon also, let's go. This is good. Maybe too much. I will just maybe probably, I don't know, maybe it will fall. Maybe that's okay. It's a little bit, of course, too many boxes, too many games, but that's what you like to have. Too many games, right? Too many hours. Okay, so let's commence. I have a 0% alcohol beer because it's hot. So I wish you a good time. Also, not in the shadows. Let's say without this heat, because it's really hard now. For the few weeks, I would say. But today is kind of okay, at least here. In some other places, it's crazy, like 43 degree Celsius, for example. I just got information about it, so it's crazy. But today I'm not going to visit the palace, so it will be a little bit hopefully hotter in the game, just for grinding. This is the last episode, so I promised myself not to play more than 2 hours, but I cannot just make this promise. As you can see, mostly I'm oscillating around 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is the blue bars on the top, and on the bottom there's the distribution of gold, how much I spent. So as you see, in the very last session I spent all the gold I had, and in the episode 20th I had 16,000, which is also not too much, because I spend money as I go most of the time. Okay, emulator is ready. So the only thing is that I don't play these games on the real hardware because it would be just too long. I actually tested a few games and it would be possible, but then waiting for 40 seconds, for example, for between switching to camp or something like that. I think this is a little bit too much. Okay, let's continue then. I think I just remember finishing with Shard of Spring, which I actually liked, and then the very last kind of like ending episode I spent on playing on the real hardware just for fun, and that was still it was great, but yeah, it just a little bit faster just to play on the emulator. I do not use the saves that are like sort of how you'd call them, like save states, not the saves on the disk. This is the only one I use, but I don't use the save states, which I could. That would speed up the process, but it would be too much of cheating, and I'm reloading this game a lot while we're playing Demon's Winter and then Shard of Spring. This is my first 2 seasons. I haven't really reload it even once. This is how I like to play this game, like in the real life. But in case of Wizard's Crown, it would take me much longer because I would need to, I would be robbed, killed. I don't know even if it would be possible. Maybe I should try hardcore at some point. I know also this game has a lot of fans, so probably, yeah, there are people who are playing this game more than once in their lives. I'm not sure if I can calm myself in this for this, but yeah, maybe one day I will play this game again. Okay, so today, as I said, I am just going to grind because in the very south part, it's dangerous. There are trolls somewhere, which will be fun, but in the palace, which is just somewhere over here, it's unmanageable. It's really unmanageable. Okay, let's see also what weapon this character has. Okay, is the golem stuff? It's off. Okay, it's already the magic stuff. That's good because golems just, it's not that good, but it's good when there are golems. Giant rat, huge rat, giant rat, and vampire. Let's try a quick combat. This might be my reload number 1. But no, it's actually, yeah, it actually goes really nice. Okay, not too much of a problem. And there's a nice Brigantine, I would take it. And spell of change terrain. I don't know what it really does. Maybe I should try it. Okay, save. Okay, the first combat was actually good. Also, what is the experience? 3 points. So that's not really progress. Is it? Okay, dragons. I think I will die here. Yeah, with dragons, I still don't know what to do. So I just died. So this will be my first reload. That was even faster than I thought. Welcome in this game. And yeah, I just don't think this is fun. Of course, you want to push a little bit harder and play this game. But yeah, seriously, it's just too much. And it could be easier, right? Slightly easier at least. But this is not the case here. So I wouldn't say that yeah, playing like safely, it's also going to give me anything, because this is what I wanted to say about this game. Even if you're feeling like you're in the safe place, shit might happen, and this is the part I don't like about this game. You just cannot really, like this one, for example, I'm going to die for sure. So you cannot really navigate in this game, like strategically, let's say. It's just going to bite you every single time. Veteran guard, veteran scout, sorcerer. I would try the quick combat, but there are so many of them. Okay, that's over. And they are robbed. My characters are robbed. So if I would continue, okay, this one didn't lose anything. Of course, they could lose some money, but I think IVO had some weapon for sure. So I could survive. I could just say, okay, I'm playing this game on the survival like this. But then I think it would take me forever. I don't know if anyone played this game like on the very hardcore level. But it's a challenge. But what when you're killed like forever? Then you have to start over. Is there anyone who actually tried this game like that? I don't know. I wouldn't think there would be anyone who could finish this game without reloading at least once. Like now I have 6 gargoyles and even this is hard. So yeah, Eleanor is dead, for example. So she's the, if Aurora is dead, there are my 2 priests who can rise that, and then I can also, I have also to reload the game. So what are the chances that you're actually going to succeed? Okay, she's back. There's bleeding for Aurora. I could do this. So yeah, this is what I want to say. This is a little bit uneven. I would like this game to be hard, but a little bit more predictable in the way that if I go somewhere and just I don't feel safe, I can still survive and just go back and get just better weapon or whatever I need, but not like dying immediately, because then that's the reason why I tend and I prefer just to reload this game. And this is another example. Adventurers, you're going to lose. It's even, I even cannot really kill one, I think. Everyone's killed. So that's over. So I already have 3 reloads in 3 minutes. Is it? No, maybe more. 5 minutes. Okay. Not that bad. Looking on the bright side, right? So, you know, I am sure I'm not going ever to play this game again. I promise. If you see me playing this game, please, in future, after finishing it, hopefully finishing it, because maybe, oh my god, this is another time. If you see me, then please tell me that I'm just wasting my time, because this is a waste. For me, it's a waste of time. And even if I would be now considering to playing on the real hardware, no, it's not going to happen for sure. So thank you very much. There are so many great games that I would like to finish first. And then maybe if I'm really bored on the retirement. Oh yeah, skeletons, yes. This is easy, but this is probably too easy. And when I'm on the retirement and I'm really probably having also amnesia how you should supposed to play this game or how was it, how bad it was, then you know. This is interesting. Spell of reveal enemy, cut 14, life blast 12. So for this particular weapon, I know that IVO is the one who would be interested to take. And this heavy crossbow, I do not use heavy crossbow. Crossbow plus 8, but you know, it's, I use bow. But maybe still I can give it to, because the short bow and crossbow does a different thing, as far as you remember. I'm still mixing these things. So let's take it. And there's nothing more interesting. And what is my experience? 8 points. Yeah. When you start to look at the progress of your experience, that's the moment when you're not enjoying really the story and you're becoming just to grind. This is not good. But actually, the skeletons, they gave me really nice. And the adventurers, I'm going to lose this one. Oh, actually, I didn't. How come? Okay, mostly with adventurers, I am losing. This is the first time when I actually won. Okay, and I remember that Sir Barthon had 9 points. Now it has 13. Come on, it's 4 points. Just 4 points. But what do we have here? Chain mail +1. Spell of missile protection. Let's try to take it. Jade, of course. This is money. Ring mail. Okay, let's check this because I'm also like not really getting into the classes. Ring is actually low. +2 is like chain. Good to sell though. Okay, let's take it. Scroll of mass invisible. I think I like it. I don't think I am able. Take scale armor. Take scale. What is the scale actually? Scale is it's very high, very high. Okay, dagger. And one more scale. Not the best, but okay. It's okay. It's okay. And also, I want to just trade, sell, trade, go back for forever. Devismo maybe could get some injury. Okay, fix. Drakmo is kind of okay. Aurora, not really. Okay, now it's better, and the rest is a cache. Okay, let's save. Some progress, of course, but question is, do I enjoy it? No. It's okay. Not the best. So I should be able to win this. Even though there is this, the scouts are really messy. Oh, Iriath is dead. This is not good. Okay, let's erase that. Iriath is C. Everyone is alive now. Sir Barthon, I would... Oh yeah, I'm already having shortage. I'm also thinking now, maybe I should try first aid. This is actually something which I wanted to try last time. Let's see who has the best, because I think I still wanted to make it better. First aid 160 for Aurora. This is not the best. I can try, you know. What about Eleanor? First aid 203. This is actually good. Okay, so then I will try to do it for Sir Barthon and see what happens. So I will just note down 50 because I don't know what I can expect from this. Is it working for bleeding or for injuries or also for life force? Let's have a look. And also, yeah, there's a lot of work to do. So Eleanor, first aid. Ah, yeah, you don't have bandages, of course. But I think I have one. I have only one bandage. Maybe I have more. Okay, anyways, I will just give this bandage then. Transfer to Eleanor. Okay. I thought someone had it. Because I think there is one more character, which is IVO, I believe, who has this first aid. Yes, it's just very low, 8 points. But that's also something I could definitely help. But yeah, just to scale up. But I need to know if it actually works. So let's try to heal. Eleanor, yes, and then Sir Barton. Now healing. Okay, because that would be the another alternative to healing, which I actually didn't try before. So this is my healing for the first time, and I will just check now what was fixed. I don't see anything fixed, to be honest. I see that bleeding was, maybe that was unsuccessful then, because bleeding from the, yes, it was unsuccessful, I think, because it went from 3 as a light one, and 3 for bleeding. The /3 is when there's a heavy bleeding, so it was 3-0, now it's 0-3. So when the healing is unsuccessful, it went from the normal to more injury. So actually it happened. For the injury itself, it was before 5 for normal injury and 21 for severe. Now it's 0 normal and 26 severe, so it's worsened. And then this one for life force was 50 out of 44, so no change. Okay, so actually this didn't work. And now I have to pray. All injury. Okay, and then Eleanor is also not in the good shape. Is it? Is this Eleanor who's bleeding? I think. And also, sorry, what is her 20 life force? Okay, looks like actually I'm not having enough points. So it's time to go back. It's time, but before that, let's check if they left something interesting. Not really. So I'll just try to take anything. Probably I cannot. Scimitar, whatever. Ring mail. I think the armor is too heavy, so I cannot take it anymore. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter really. Okay, let's save. So what is the experience? 14 points, but the morale is high. It's really high. It's 14. Morale, if you don't remember, I can... also, actually, I had to remind myself how it works, but it works the way that if the morale is like 10 points loss, the morale is 10 point loss, and you have 80. Yeah, actually, I don't remember how morale loss works. Morale. There's an example. Keep your eye. Okay, there's an example. My weapon, shield, and combat awareness are at 80. I go to a tavern when my morale loss is greater than 7. Okay, so this is, yes. So this is based on your skill. And this is like a proportional loss for your skill. So for example, if Sir Barton's... it's hard to read some of them. I mean, to do math. But let's say that awareness 158 means that 14 morale lost is 10% of it. So this is already an impact. Yeah. So for example, if it would be 25, this would be 10% also for mace. And that's a lot. Already, by the manual is at least also advised to then stop fighting and go back to fix your morale in tavern. And of course, the closest tavern is in the city. So that's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, maybe I should take one more fight, but to be honest, I don't care. Let's pray. Now, let's fix morale. So then also, this is a good order to fix, even though it would be better to go to shop, because then I can sell. It's better to go to a tavern. It's getting night, so now I cannot go to the shop. That's why I said that. But the next day I will have, because my morale loss will be 0, then my haggling will be also better. But yeah, I don't understand why I have to sleep for so many rounds. Is there any old man? Advise. Where's the old man? Yes, he's here. I don't think there's more stuff he can say. Bilarson regretted his robbing of a merchant. When he tried to sell the goods, he was never offered more than half their market value. So this is all I already know. And now, just the one thing about IVO, because there was this stuff. Spell of reveal enemy, 14-12. And I use Claymore. Okay, so looks like Claymore might be worse. But hard to say, to be honest. I like it. Dark Greatsword. Maybe it's better. We'll see. Was there anything else? Yeah, there was this Brigantine. Let's see. This one is like that. This one is worse. And then, did I need something for someone? For Devismo, I said that I want a better shield. Not really. Brigantine. What is the weight of Brigantine? Because I want to improve my strength, so then all of the characters, they can get better defense, for example, weapon or attack weapon. I also read somewhere that the armor is not really important, but yeah, if you can get the armor because of the strength, that's kind of like a passive armor, which you don't need a second hand, so it's worth to have plate +5. So I guess they only meant to, in this comment, that the shield is probably a useless thing. So Brigantine is 6, and this needs strength of 9. So looking at my characters, Aurora is almost there, so I could give this to her, actually. That would be a plan. Let's see what actually she is wearing now. She's wearing Kerbally +3. And Kerbally +3 is Brigantine. No, it's actually more than that. It's 8 points. Would be plate. But Brigantine +2 is also plate. So I guess it's kind of the same. Samey. Not sure if this is truth. This is 11, 10, 9. This is 10, 12, 9. But +2. So not sure. I will just trade it maybe to her now. I can. Okay, I think I have too many things. Let's sell something first. Sell. Not too much. Heavy crossbow. This doesn't sound like a good weapon. Scale armor. Yes. Okay. No, let's now go to... No, not this character. Transfer to Aurora. Okay, now let's go again. And I will just check. So this is 3027, and this is a little bit more. So maybe that would be better. I will just leave it for a while here. Okay. B, dark greatsword. This is also interesting. So if I sell it, this is 1914. If I sell it, this one is way better. Everything is way better. I mean, Magic Scimitar is 1801. This is 1913. So maybe I should leave it. I have no clue. I think... Yeah, it's just also that has a lot of items already. I'm not certain. Ring mail plus 2. Again, what was the thing with the ring mail? It's actually low. I think this is to sell as I think I decided about it. Dagger, jade, that would be... I wanted more than this. Okay, chain mail also. I guess chain mail. It's better. 5, it's 12 strength needed, so not that I can really take any benefit from this. Sir Barthon has some Brigantine plus 2. So this would be 3,500. And then not sure about the other one. I lost it. Where was it? This one? No, I just gave it. Scale armor. Ring mail. Chain mail. 3225. Okay, too many characters actually. It's a little bit hard for me to track it. I don't know. It's just too many. Okay, let's focus. Scale armor, that's for sure for sale. Short bow plus 2. Oh, this is... I don't know if I can use short bow. I don't think I have a skill. Because that's the different skill, right? Crossbow and bow, yes. So that's why I sell it. That's good. There was this... where was this? Another armor. There is Eleanor has also bandages. So wait. I only need one. I'm not losing bandages. That would be awesome. If I don't have to replenish them. So I don't know where I have this. Maybe I sold already that armor, which doesn't matter really because it wasn't really nothing great, but it's a little bit weird. Oh yeah, maybe that's the one. Chainmail plus 1. Yeah, this is actually quite expensive. So Chainmail, Iriath. I need to remember who. Iriath. Strength of 12. And I was thinking about Sir Barthon has 14 already. 12. 12. And the price is 3-2. I was thinking about this. 3-5. This looks better. Let's evaluate. 10, 12, 9. 10, 12, 9. This is worse. Missile protection. That's missile protection. There's a missile, not missile, but missile. I don't know if I had space to put it in the memory, but this is like a small typo. Or not. Depends. But this spell of missile protection, that's a very nice spell. So I like it about this. Again, chainmail requires 12 of strength, so I can also give it to Drakmo if I want. But this one has plate mail, that's already better. Aurora is actually having this 3027. 11, 10, 9. Okay, you know what? This is not really a great weapon. I mean, armor. It's okay, but I don't think. Also, I wonder for the magic weapons. Maybe they are better. So this guy is full, but I guess I will just keep it for a while like this. Magic Scimitar. Spell of reveal enemy. Turn on that +8. I'm not certain. If IVO. I tried to do magic stuff, but I'm not sure if it was using it. Interesting. Okay, I will probably try it if I don't, if I do not forget. So I have, also I don't know if I actually, I'm talking now about the morale. I'm thinking about morale. I'm even not talking. Yeah, morale lost 2. So that's what I wanted to fix because I didn't distribute money. Morale lost 29. Exactly. So move money to all because I have to actually distribute the money first. I forgot about it. And it's unfortunately already night, so I have to spend another night in the city. Yeah, weapon +5. This is what they suggest. So now Devismo has no morale loss, Drakmo, no morale loss. Okay. Everyone's happy. Only now. Everyone has money as well, so I can also go to training and just say, okay, maybe I want to spend some money on this or that. For example, first aid for IVO, that would be awesome. Maybe I should spend all the money. Not sure if this works though. First aid. Also, I always check how much I got, and I didn't this time. Looks like I have a lot of money. Let's check. 25 copper, 98 silver, Electron 107, 20 gold. This is 31,000, so definitely worth spending on something. And I think this first aid, maybe even if it doesn't work, at least I tried. Because I tried 200s, but I will try to get better than higher than 200s. And maybe that could save me a little bit with prayers. And also, so I would save on karma. And if I save on karma, maybe also if the bandages, you don't have to buy them again, that would be really cool. Or maybe there's a container and then at some point you have to buy them. I also feel like I should improve close combat to for everyone. I don't know why. Feels like this is for dagger only, but somehow I feel like I should spend money. So move money to one Iriath, and then is it expensive? I think it is. But then Iriath would be like done for this training grounds. Okay, so if I go now to to do something for IVO, it's over. I cannot fix, and I cannot buy anything more for him regarding this the skill. So now I have a little amount of money only. Yeah, I don't have to count even. This is 4,165. Wait, is it always like that actually? Because I did this calculator, but actually there are. This is easy to. I don't need this calculator. 5614. It's going to be 5,265. 5614. Yeah, actually, is it? Okay, let's think about it. If it would be five. Oh, sorry. If I would have 560. I think that's the problem. 61 and 40. Then, yeah, then I don't know how much. Okay, that's good that I have this calculator. Of course, it makes sense. It only works when there's a single digit, then you can multiply by 10. But if it's a double digit, then it's really hard to see how much copper you have. Sorry, I had some brain fart. All right. Anyway, I'm just having fun somehow. 655. So yeah, I have 4,000. Okay, so it's like 10 points of something. So I'll just keep it. Yes, let's go. I also had a few things in the inn. Exactly. So let's try this one. I think it's something. It's a rubbish. So I will take it. Also lockpicks, I don't need them. I think. Vial. Everything is evaluated, but this stuff, if there is no no information, it means that this is just just normal stuff. I mean, that this is nothing really. There's no value. This greatsword also can go, right? I think I had stuff like this. But yeah, maybe let's keep it. It also doesn't tell you when you cannot take the stuff, so you don't know actually. Take. Okay, I got these 3 things, and then I was thinking to go to actually leave this, transfer this to an inn. Okay, so then it's in the inn. Yes, leave. Because these items are indeed, they are not really important, so I just try to sell them. Probably I'm not going to get too much money. Yeah, 0. Emerald key I'm not selling. This is just a vial, but there's no information whatsoever. Spell of change terrain. Yeah, I don't know. Really? Okay. This lockpicks. I have also the other one. No. What is this? Paralyze. Okay. Yeah, this one was actually full. Okay. Sell. 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 Oh. All of mass invisible. This is nothing. 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 There is something. I don't know. I have this vials, but I don't really use them. Paralyze. It's okay, last resort. No. Okay. So I have sold a few things. Maybe this lockpicks I will just drop back. That was this character, transfer to the inn. Okay. Save. And now, stay. Everyone stay. I wanted to maybe improve, not too much experience though, but I guess everything is good but then for Sir Barthon I had the idea to increase his strength to get him better armor, so I guess I could wait. I view the same situation, so I guess that's fine. Iriath, what can you tell? Would be nice, of course, because his strength and life, they are really low, but at the same time I feel like casting spell and evaluating magic and maximum power, there are things which are more important, so I will just... This is annoying. Can I split the team? Can I have more than 8 characters, for example? I even don't understand this, because the inn is only 1. So what would be the idea that I'm fighting with less characters? But then maybe I can hire more characters. Maybe that's the thing, to rotate characters in the game. I never tried that. I might be a bit afraid. But the characters I have, they are improved. They are improved in certain ways. So at this stage, I don't think this makes sense. Okay, Ollie, 15. I could increase the strength, so then it will have maximum. Maybe that's a good idea. Then Devismo has a strength of 16, dexterity of 15. So I can clearly move forward. Search, stealth, swimming, awareness, shield. Only when you use shield. But it has a shield. So I will just use it. Awareness, whatever. Drakmo. For Drakmo, I think I need... no, the strength is 16 as well, so this is cool. This is a character I really don't know what to do with. So, shield is maxed out. Of course I could spend this for life, but maybe I can also do something else. Awareness. Yeah. Because Eleanor, this is an interesting situation. There is turn on death, which I would love to have. Luck, I would love to have. Treat 8. This is what I want to improve because that was low. So I will probably invest, even though I want to improve strength, but I would need to improve a lot because I had only 5 points. So maybe this one is more important, maybe. And Aurora, the same situation for improving the first 8, strength 8, so that's a little bit better. Luck. Luck is also important. Everything is important. Okay, not too much I could do. Not too much. Let's fight. Let's get another series. Oh, there's also injury for Drakmo, which I didn't really heal. Oh, that's fine. View. Nothing really. I could take everything and sell it, but I definitely can get better weapons for better prices. Definitely, right? Okay, 7 wolves. I don't think they left something. Not money for sure. No items indeed. All right, now I would like to fight against zombies. Exactly, this is what I wanted. Only to fight against undead, because the turn undead is actually working better. So maybe that would be my approach to grind against them, and they are in the grass, not always. Oh, this was actually kind of hard. Iriath needs everything. Prey. Okay, maybe not pray, but let's try first aid again. But before, let me the notes so then I know if it actually works. I can also kill this character because the injury is 50. Let's see. Healing. G. Iriath. Now healing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually kind of partial. Now it's 2 became 2-0 for injury became 0-50. No, sorry, that was bleeding. 450. So actually didn't fix the heart. Oh yeah, maybe it doesn't fixes the several. First aid, the ability to heal wounds and stop bleeding. First aid does not work on serious wounds and serious bleeding. Okay. Any wounds and bleeding not healed in the attempt to heal become serious. Bandages are required. All right, so this is not really a remedy because I still need to for this serious things, I would need to still use prayers, but Devismo, let's try. Devismo I see has 10 injury and also Drakmo. Let's try on these both characters. Let's see, these two gentlemen are going. No, I'm used to do prayer, but I want to do healing. G, Devismo. Now healing Devismo. Some bandages have been used. Okay, so bandages are not forever. Devismo is healed. And I don't know if Eleanor... Yeah, I have no bandages. Okay, so I think I used it 3 times. So I would need to get new bandages as well. So this is not really as I would like to. I thought that these bandages, I was pretty sure this is like a container and they will run over at some point. But still, I was just expecting them to be for a little bit longer. Okay, Iriath. I need to do restore all forces, life forces, including, of course, the serious bleeding and stuff. And now I think it's okay. Did I check what they have? Maybe they have a bandage here. No, they do not. Okay. Because sometimes they also drop bandages, the enemies. But they are zombies, so their bandages would be really stinky. There are no mummies, though. Okay, so this one I hope I should also win. But it's a little bit challenging. The goals. The spirits as well. But yeah, it actually goes okay. Okay. So let's check stuff. Maybe there are some bandages. There is a gold crown. That's great. Shortsword jar. This is spell of poison. I can take it, but nothing really great. Very fine light crossbow. Okay, I do not, as I said, I do not have the skill, but I could leave it in the inn for a while because maybe it's good to have both. Okay, not that bad. What I like here is that it's actually working for me in terms of grinding. Yeah, I should have penalty for these moves. Okay, skeletons again. So undead, turn undead. I can use this spell to my advantage. Yeah, they were a little bit irritating. Okay, they didn't leave anything interesting. Experience 34, so that's actually cool. But I have to fix them, and the morale is going down, down, down. Maybe I don't have to. Okay, Drakmo maybe. Because this looks like it's getting a little bit out of my hands. I don't know how much though. Okay, 3, 7, 7, 3. Gold. Okay, that might be hard. Please. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm winning. There was a poison, but it's unconscious now. But it's still a poison. So, unpoison G C. All right, and then fixes. Let's see if they left some bandages. Yes, they actually left. Okay, so great. Then Eleanor, take these bandages. Very fine rapier. This is something for IVO. I think there is a 1 slot. Okay, they have some bandages. So this actually, this way you can sort of survive this game. But this is only for light stuff, unfortunately. So Iriath still needs actually everything. Yeah, it's not really great. Really, really not. I would just probably leave it. So just do some healing and restore life forces for Iriath. He's the one who's targeted the most, but I need to I want to spend more stuff on magic skill for him rather than improving the strength and getting better armor. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, not bad actually. Not bad. The thing is that so far, famous last words, I can handle combats in this area with such a good result actually. I'm astonished a little bit. There are monster types spotted, but we don't know who are they. Let's try. Yes, spirit. Okay, this might be harder. Actually, it works. It actually works. Yes. Okay. So even spirits, even such characters. Eleanor has a serious injury. So Aurora, can you do all injury to Eleanor? The rest is fine. Let's check what they left. Scimitar +3. This is good. I am not certain. Cut 8. Physical magic 9. Sword +7. I'm not certain really if this weapon is my future weapon, but I am not going to lie that I would like to have this weapon. Can you take it? No. Okay. Then, oh, bandages, more bandages. Take. Eleanor took it. And there is more. Okay, so with bandages, I even don't have to buy them really. Okay, what time of the day do we have? Morning still. Okay. That's perfect. Yeah, this is real grind. Amazing grind because it's actually stable grind. I'm not dying with the random characters. This is good. Doom mace. Actually, I like it. And Sir Barthon is the one who's using maces. 725 life blast attack ratings. What does it mean, life blast 25? Is it like every time it hits, it gets some power? Or this is magic I have to use? Maybe that's the magic. That's amazing weapon. That's actually a really amazing weapon, I think. Let's have a closer look. That's a nice grind. So, because I use magic stuff, which is 8, 10. This is 7 for Bash. So a little bit lower. And mace +23. This is mace 8. So I don't think this is a good weapon. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it sounds great. At least 3, 7. Okay, it's noon, so I should be careful. This is my last combat, I think. Afternoon. Okay, maybe I should go back already. Okay, this is actually very close to the exit. All right, nice. So move money to all. Yeah, it's actually a little bit of a problem with the order because you want to. It's not always like that you want to haggle for a better price, so you need to spend some time in the tavern, but in order to spend time in the tavern, you have to have money, but you don't have money, so you have to sell. So there's like a kind of vicious cycle. Hi, Mildov. Sorry, I missed completely that you're there. Good evening. Um, good evening. Yeah, this is Wizard's Crown. Wizard's Crown for Commodore 64, and this game is interesting, but this is the box actually from this game. SSI 1985. I played this game as it's a new game, but to be honest, I'm grinding today because this game's a little bit too hard, and this is I'm very close to finish. I mean, I'm already in the first level of Palace, and there are 7, I think, or 6 levels, but they are really hard. So I just want to spend some time on getting better. How are you doing? I'm playing this game. Oh, actually, I didn't say that, but I'm playing this game for 64 hours, I think, in total. And I'm not really close of finishing it, I guess. I mean, I already discovered the whole map. And that was just after playing for 60 hours. Okay, let's try to sell some stuff. Yeah, this one I want to preserve. Let's start from Sir Barthon. Magic stuff cost 1405, and Doom Mace, it's more expensive. But for me, to be honest, I don't think this is better. I don't know why this price is so big. The Life Blast, maybe that's why. It has this nice Life Blast. I will keep it. Golem stuff also is very important, because this is the stuff I combined from 3 different places. You got Mildolf Rice that got the you got the Kampf group game by the SSI. It's in a very large box. How large is that? Because these boxes are just the format of, I think this is B5, so there will be A5, I think. A5. Also talking about games from SSI, they were actually a war game company, so they started with this sort of weapons games, but I will sell this one. But then they moved to mostly to RPGs, I think, at some point. Okay, I need to be just careful what I'm selling. Maybe this one I will leave in the inn. This one I think is just money. Oh, gold crown for 8,000. That's very good. Oh, this is a World War II based strategy game. Nice. I think it's of a similar size than the game you got on your right on the desk, which is the Dragonworld. Yeah, it's very huge. Also, look at this. You open the box like that. It's very thin though. And then you open the one side, and then you can open another. So this is so huge. And there's like a weird perspective inside, like on the kind of spherical, magical ball. What is format of this one? This is irregular a little bit. Let me measure it actually. Not in. Are you in the inches in the metric system or inches? This is centimeters. It looks like 1 to 100. Actually, I don't know. 21 by 25 centimeters. Actually, I don't know how to use this. Where is the inch on this one? Yeah, anyway, this is kind of indeed the biggest box I think I have. And this isn't even not an RPG really, this is an adventure game. But if there's a big box, then I guess there's like a maybe inside the poster or something like that, like a board. I think SSI also published some really nice box art games about the American Civil War. Come Groove is a very crude game, but a friend of mine loved playing it. Great memories. I think the memories sometimes stay most of the time, and the reality check is different, but it might be a different story. For this game I'm playing, Wizard's Crown, people really have fond memories, but if they would play it today, well, there are few things in this game which are really nice regarding the system. You have bleeding, you have injuries, you can be injured into in your head, chest, and different parts. So there are a few interesting things which I love about this game. But in general, the adventure is maybe not too wild. So I am not certain if people would have the same experience. If I sell this scimitar, it's scimitar +3, which is 8 cut and 9 physical magic. Eight, 9. Yeah, this is kind of similar. Let's say if I would sell a scimitar, I would get 2703. I don't know if this is a good system of checking which weapon is better. This is 1809. This is more expensive, but this is not a magical weapon. So I guess both are kind of okay-ish. Always hard decision because it's not clear here. Sword +9. I also don't know what does it mean. You have +3, but sword +9. I don't know if anyone understands this game, to be honest. I want to sell these keys as well because they were just not worth it. Spell of Paralyze, armor, bandages. Yeah, I have too many bandages, I guess. But that's okay. I'm trying bandages today. This is a bandage day. And this one I'm trying... Anything else? Golem stuff? No. Scroll? No. Doom mace. Yeah, really hard to say. I haven't played too many war games, I think. I'm not really into war games that much, but I think, not that I don't enjoy them, not that I do not, but maybe that will be good for a change, to be honest. Oh, you got a I struck a deal for an box C64. By the way, did you see that crazy eBay sale for an early C64 breading? No, I didn't. Tell me, what was it? Was it also sold with the box? That's crazy. No, I'm for the last 2 weeks, I'm actually not really following what's happening on the Commodore 64 scene, to be honest, because I got a little bit for a change into Dreamcast development. So now I'm trying some 3D stuff just to refresh my mind from working with assembly. With C is a little bit easier. At least you can do multiplications and you don't have to think about it even. Okay, I think I did something wrong. Or I didn't. Okay, I need to switch to... Yeah, I wanted to go to the inn, which is to the south, and I end up in the tavern. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I will leave this weapon for now. Not sure what I should do with these two weapons. Because that was the, what was it? Oh yeah, a very light crossbow. For sure I want to leave here. So transfer to the inn. And there was another one, Scimitar +3. Yeah, I really don't know. This one I could give to IVO. And then IVO, you tell me. Early model, this Commodore 64 Brigantine, early model from 1982 with a serial number of 0172. Final bid was 2,359 euros. Wow, that was in the US, right? I have on my desk a kind of fake bread bin. I don't know if I told you about it. I think you were asking me about it last time. What is my version? I didn't check, but it's actually fake. But then still, the at least outside looks cool. And the keyboard is original. German seller, wow. Oh yeah, euros. Yeah, sorry. I was like, of course, if it's euros, then it's in Europe somewhere. 200, 400, 240, 2400. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. How does it, was it actually working? Made in West Germany. Nice. But I don't know if I would go as such crazy. I mean, it's not a big money if you were just collecting them for the few years, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But probably there are more things you would spend money for, so I'm not sure. And how was the bidding actually? What was the asking price? How was the asking price? How do you know? Well, I need to read about it. But sorry, if you can share some details, I'm just now curious. Crazy. Okay, I will try to continue. So I have 51 points of experience. This is amazing because I can really speed it up with grinding today. Actually, I don't track my experience because it's really hard, but that would be probably the one of the lines in my stats that would go skyrocket today. And also, to be honest, Mildolf, I think that I'm really happy with our Commodore 64s if they cost us less than 2400s, because you're just not afraid to turn them on. I guess someone who bought it for such money would just probably put it somewhere on the shelf or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess someone has a lot of money to spend, so I don't know. I just bought my Dreamcast actually for 500 euros if we're talking about big money. But this Dreamcast is actually from US, so it's like a sporting version, which is black. But it has also mods, which is one is HDMI output, and another is the GDEMO card, SD card reader. So it's really nice because you can already do some more stuff. So that's why I got into development as well. I wanted to have a nice tool. I could probably get it for less than this, like 400s, maybe 300s, but it depends. This one had also some other mods. Had it like a fan was exchanged, the battery. which normally there is like a battery you have to exchange actually, because after 20 years these Dreamcasts are getting they can, yeah, it can leak the battery even, and it doesn't keep the battery for timer. So it's this kind of stuff. Yeah. So, but 500 is still nothing compared to, of course, 2000. Maybe it will end up in some museum. We don't know. We don't know who's the buyer. But indeed, yeah, it's the reality. I also wonder how they are sure that this is the original model. Like, probably for the main board, you cannot really fake it, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like there can be some fake, like even if the components are replaced, that's fine, right? I'm not sure. It feels weird. But if the seed was, or CIA was burned, was fried, and it was replaced, how would you know? Yeah, it's a real deal for sure, 100%. Have you actually got involved in this auction? Asking for a friend. Okay. So I actually want to keep this a little bit longer for. Actually, I put on every character to improve almost their skill, not skill, but the strength, but not Devismo, because this one is already done. So I could spend more on, yeah, I don't know, shield, I guess, because I already has a shield. Drakmo also has 16 of strength, so I don't need to spend more money on that. What would I go for then? I don't know. This looks like maybe awareness. This looks like I'm almost done with this character. So then maybe I could spend more development just by leaving this character in the inn. I think I can. I don't know. Eleanor has 27 points, and I could spend this on improving her strength, but I decided to go with the first aid first because I'm also close actually. And Aurora, the same. Okay, let's save. Let's check if everyone is actually ready. There's no moral loss as far as I see. And karma is back. Okay. So I think I just saved. Okay, let's try to do some more grinding then. And I like this place here because it's really about undeads. And I can deal with them really easy in the forest. When they are in these forest areas. Grass area or forest, I don't know. What it really is, it's up to your imagination. Okay, so motherboard and chip date codes looked original to me. Okay. That's interesting. Probably it was then all, yeah, you need to be in this subject. I'm not really into this subject, so I wouldn't really know. I would need to read about it, of course. What are the what is expected from such an old machine? Okay, Iriath is dead. That happens, unfortunately. So let's pray for this poor, miserable sorcerer. Raise that. Okay, and then there is only very light injury for everyone, so I'm going to skip. Let's see what was left. There is a nice ring. This is just pure money. Let's take it if I can. Maybe Iriath can take it. Okay, and then Sharp Scimitar. This is not really great, but because Sharp is not like a biggest level, I think, but still, spell of counter magic, sword plus 5, cut 15. That's actually very sharp. And this is a. Can Ivio take it? Because I would prefer. No. Okay, I need to fix this. Then Fine Mace is something for Sir Barthon. Okay. And the rest is kind of okay. Cloak, awareness plus 4. Not really great. What is this awareness plus 4? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Save. Yeah, you're yes, that's right, Mindolf. I agree that it's worth noticing that these days people are willing to invest in those, as you wrote. It is. I'm not sure if I would like to sell it though. What would be the price? Like now I'm buying these original games. Probably I would like to sell the double copy or something, but I would really feel I don't want to get rid of it. Of course, it's good when you just think about money and you're fine with it. But yeah, it feels like, oh, this is very nice. Very sharp sword. Yeah, it feels like maybe I wouldn't like to talking about extra things. It would be hard for me to say goodbye to Commodore like that. Maybe it depends on money, of course. So I will take this very sharp sword. I don't know who I really would like to have it. Trust 14. This is actually trust, not cut. Sword plus 4. Okay, take it. Diamond. This is money, pure money. This vial, I will just take it. I probably can just sell it. And this vial. Shatter, okay. And once again, everyone is happy, alive, safe. Yeah, let's say that I have 3 Commodores from... Yeah, one is from 82, another is from 83, I don't know. And I want to just have one. Then maybe I would sell it. Probably. Too much is too much. Why would you need more? Just to invest, indeed. I think it's different investing, of course, than using this investment in other fields. And I have, I have few ideas. Of course, I don't invest in money in this stuff, but like bitcoins, for example, I don't know. Maybe it was worth at some point. I heard really weird stories and different stories, but I would prefer to spend my money on Commodore 64 rather on bitcoins. This is what I wanted to say. And yeah, with computers, it's not like with cars, but similar, I guess. It's just cheaper to maintain this and find still replacements. But you need to be careful with capacitors. That's the one thing. So is this Commodore 64 also having like a proper capacitors? Like, are they okay? That's always a question. Yeah. Yeah, C64C and C64G, that would be nice too. Just to have a few models and just enjoy this. Okay, there's a scroll of armor. Why I cannot take this? Okay. Also, I was thinking about Amiga CD32. This is what I want. I never had. I played some games which you can emulate on Amiga 1200s, and maybe is also on other Amigas. I'm not certain about it, but it has to have AGA. So maybe you can emulate on Amiga 600s. I don't know, but I use it one for 1200s, and I would love to have CD63. But they're also getting quite expensive, like 500 euros or more. Maybe Sega Saturn. I never had that one, but I was thinking maybe that would be fun because it's an interesting console. But yeah, I bought a Amiga 1200 most recently. I have one, but it's my own one, but it's not in the best shape. And this one had capacitors changed and things like HDMI output, also some few mods, and my lovely Blizzard 1230 card. Yeah, so I don't know. For Commodore 64, it's just easier, I guess. For Amiga, I think this is more fragile in construction. So I would be really scared. I would like to have more Amigas, but even the one I have, I'm just afraid sometimes to turn it for a few hours after not playing it for a while. I'm like, maybe there's too much pause and you had this heat. Maybe I'm making some urban legends, but I feel like I'm afraid of switching it on every time. For Commodore 64, I wouldn't be that afraid of. Okay, let's take this just to sell. This is okay. They can survive. This is actually a nice grind. I can grind and just talk with you. So that's really fun. The worst is when I go to shop, because then I have to make some decisions, but here it's kind of really relaxing. So thanks for being around. It's fun. Eleanor is dead though, so maybe I will have less luck this time and I have to reload. But maybe no. Let's see. Okay. Let's pray. Aurora can pray. Because I have two priests. If Eleanor and Aurora is dead, the last two characters, then I have to reload. Okay. That's great. Let's see what they left. Emerald. This is great. Let's take. No, you cannot. Jade, also money. And ring. This is just money because there's no special stuff around. What is the morale? 11. Okay, morale loss is 11. So I still can go for a round. Let's see what time of the day it is. I have to still control the game a little bit. But it's okay. Skeletons are easy. Yes, it's a total grind. And I promised myself to finish today before 2 hours. So in 50 minutes, I'm done with the game for today. And I like it. I like it this way as well. Okay, they didn't leave anything interesting. There is some bleeding from IVOs. I will try to use, this is just the normal bleeding, so I will just try to use healing and heal Iriath. So it's 6th 8. Now healing. Okay, that actually worked. Cool. So yeah, I saved some praying karma, but still Iriath has 17 out of 25 life forces, so probably will die soon. I should maybe use still this prayer, which is rise death. No, sorry, restore life forces, but it's expensive. So I will just risk and wait until the next combat to heal with life forces if I need. Iriath is indeed my weakest point, a sorcerer, which is hit most of the time. Okay, we don't know what are the monsters types. Let's see. Spirits. I guess I should be fine-ish. Yeah, so this game is kind of interesting, but it's a little bit unfair. Now I'm under control because I read somewhere that in the forest areas or grass areas, you have only undeads, and you can deal with undeads when you have turn undead, which is actually the case. But otherwise, our enemies which you can find, the encounters you can find, are sometimes extremely hard. Plate mail +2. This is amazing weapon actually. Plate, is it correct what I'm thinking? Yes, it's the best weapon I can get. Of course, this is not the best in terms of the rank of the weapon, but still I'm expecting something like +5. I don't know why I cannot see these weapons around. They are somewhere. At least there should be. +2 plate mail. I'm not sure who can take it, but very fine flail. I don't use flails. I use spear, but that's okay. 2 scale armor. This is also actually take. Nice. I don't know who can take this. Not too many characters. Come on, no one? Okay. If no one can take it, then I have to leave something. I think I want to take this one with me, so +1 Brigantine. I think I can get better than this already. For Ollie. To be honest. I had it somewhere. Okay. Yeah, maybe Eleanor actually. Bandages, because I think everything is actually small. She has a lot of space. So bandages, drop. Yep. Okay, and now view items. Eleanor, take it. Nice. Okay, once again, everyone is okay-ish. Save. And I will go back to town and probably finish for today. Because I still have to do experience stuff and so on. And it's noon in the game, so I should be careful about this stuff. Move money to all. I think I have enough to just distribute this, so everyone actually sleeps in the inn, not in the stable, because for stable you don't get the morale loss being fixed, which is funny. Okay, one more. And one more, and one more. Yes, okay. And this is fine. Now it's time to check. So first of all, I noticed that Devismo has just... Was it Devismo? No, that was Drakmo, I think. No, that was Devismo. No, that was Ollie. Ollie had Brigantine +1, but I could already... I think I had Brigantine +2. Maybe I gave it to Aurora. Yes. Transfer. Let's go to the camp, it's easier. Character. transfer to Ollie. Of course cannot, because they have too many items. The management of this game is terrible. Talking about what I don't like about this game. Let's try to sell first. Sir Barthon. Yeah, I will sell this one. That's all. IVO. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not too much I'm selling. That's not good. Okay, diamond 7,500. That's great. This one I leave. This one maybe not. This one is 3.6 and this one is 4.8. This one is not really expensive. I was expecting more. Okay. Fine enough. I have to actually decide because I have too many things. This one I for sure want to sell. This one, it's super expensive. 7781. That's great money, really great. Scrolls, armor, and lifesteal. Okay, I will leave it. Scroll. Necklace. Jar. Scale armor. Who could be the person for the scale armor? Scale, again, is not as... It's 15 points needed. So I can give it to Ollie, for example. Because it has Brigantine +1, which is not really great. But I have to sell something. So I could sell this Brigantine. Aurora has +2 already. So that could be a thing. But anyway, I would like to sell something more. Maybe let's sell this. Okay. I don't need it. I really don't use it. To be honest. E. F. Okay, so this is also interesting because I could just replace this. This is 10, 14, 11. 10, 14, 11. This is already better. So this two-plate mail, it's ideal for Drakmo. Okay, so and then I have 1+1, okay. But this is not the weapon I was thinking about. I was thinking about Brigantine to remove this one. And someone else. Scale armor. I think that's the one. Let's see. Trade to a character. Ollie. And then Ollie had this Brigantine and now, yes. Scale armor +2 for Ollie. So that's a very good exchange because this is 10, 14, 11. 10, 14. Yeah, this is way worse. Has a physical magic though. Oh yeah, 8, 10, 7, 10, 14, 11. Okay, I have a Brigantine +1. Ollie. Yeah, Aurora cannot still take this. But I have this Brigantine, which I probably could just drop it. Sharp Scimitar. So many things. I don't know what to do. This and that. Sharp Scimitar. I want to give it to IVO, so then it's easier to decide when the one character has it. But this one already has some some great choices. This vial I can trade to Iriath. Maybe also try to then broccoli. Interesting. So this one goes to IVO, and sorry, I want to trade. This one goes to IVO. Oh, cannot. B. Trade this one to Drakmo. So again, trade to IVO. Cannot. Item not transferred. Maybe because it's medium, so this is hard, kind of heavy, I guess. So magic scimitar, trust 17, cut magic. There are like different weapons, and probably to fight against the demon, Wardpact Demons, I would need all of these weapons actually to have. Scimitar, so hard to say. I should trade this to someone else. Not this one. Claymore. Really not sure. I have a analysis paralysis. For example, Scimitar is cut 8, physical magic 9, trust, cut 8, physical magic, there is no, but there is magic 10. So which one is better, magic Scimitar or Scimitar +3? Probably magic. But when I was trying to sell it, then the prices were different. Probably doesn't matter really. It's hard to also judge because in the combat you don't see how good the weapon is. Can I maybe transfer this thing now? Or still it's too heavy? Item not transferred. Yeah. Yes. So if I want to sell, this is 2703 and this is less. That's what I'm not understanding. This is 4.8, so this looks like this is the best. Trust for 17, but this is that was trust for a short sword, and scimitar is cut 7. This is 8. So this cost 18. This cost 2.7. Really hard to understand this in this game, to be honest. Never had that issue. Also, the manual says different stuff. Yeah. It's already 2 hours, just now. Not sure. You know, I will just leave it private for the next session. Then, this is something which I have to maybe just analyze, because this one has a better cut. But what I could also do is try to improve someone's skills, and maybe then I can have two characters, maybe. Now there are too many items, so there's also problem with the free slots. There's also this Brigantine, Ollie has +1. I have already this one waiting to be wear and to equip. So maybe what I should do, go to inn, and in the inn I could try to improve the experience 26 points. Oh yeah, I am not even trying yet. I thought I would use the strength. Okay. Yeah. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, it's a nice grind, but I still have to spend more points. Shield, crossbow, awareness. So I could probably do sword for Sir Barthon, for example. Then if I attack any enemies, Wardpact Demons or whatever, then I could just swap weapons, so then I can use these swords. So maybe that's an idea. Move money to 1. The first 100 I can buy with money, so let's see. First of all, how much money do I have now? I need to use my money conversion tool. 162, 60, 28. Okay, so this is 35,000. Not great, but it's a little bit better than this. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay, so sword. I can actually improve this sword, right? I think I also have a command that I want to improve strength. Yes, of this character. So probably I shouldn't spend more on experience, but then if I want to use sword, I have to. I think it's good to do it anyway. Like at least these two things, sword and maybe that makes sense. Maybe. Move money to 1 IVO. Let's see what I can do with this character. Not too much. Iriath, nothing. Ollie. I don't know. I don't know if I have to spend money on anything else anymore. Not that much. I can do like scan, which probably doesn't make sense. But this Drakmo sword, I can also do it. Sword. Move money to 1. Drakmo. And let's do sword. Because I noticed that there are a lot of different swords, so maybe that's a good investment. So I can switch between swords, between this. Drakmo is actually using spear and shield. So this is actually a very good weapon. So maybe I shouldn't spend this. But I'm now thinking about my... Oh, I don't have enough money. I think I spent all of that. Maybe I should actually also throw this short bow and Eleanor also using some long range weapon, and these weapons are not really good. Okay. Do I want to improve anything else? For example, here I definitely want to improve Iriath's skill for casting. Okay. Ollie. 77 points. I think I want to collect the strength so then we can get better weapon. I should probably keep it like this. I want to play this game now more. But yeah, I promise myself not to spend more time. But let's see. Devismo, for example, can spend on something else because has strength 16 already. Search. Awareness. Shield. Yes, shield, that's the one. Okay. Drakmo has also a good strength, so yeah, I could spend money on that still for sword, but still Drakmo has this spear, and I like this spear. It's really powerful because you can attack from the distance. Awareness. I could also spend on dexterity instead. Maybe. Okay, I think I already touched upon Aurora. Anyone else? I guess that's all. Okay. So I had this paralysis analysis a little bit today, but this is what it is. This is all for today. Just grinding around. Wizard's Crown. I'm getting closer. So actually, I'm not just going to relax, just to grind more probably, and try to see how much more hours I need to spend. So just to check how much money do I have at the very end, as always, traditionally 6 copper, 6 silver. Actually, I don't have to use my calculator because I see already I have only 266 copper. So but I noticed that I'm not probably going to spend too much anymore on skills. So yeah, that was too many hours. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Thanks for joining Mildolf. It was really fun to see you around, and I'm going to collect more money to buy my next Commodore 64 from 1982. It's time to invest. Thanks for watching, and yeah, enjoy games. Enjoy your game as well, Mildolf. You play this, I forgot the name, Kampfgruppe. Enjoy it. Hopefully you can win the Second World War. So hopefully the history is not going to change. And enjoy. Maybe I should play some more tactical games like battle games in the future. I don't know really. If you would like to really see it, let me know. But probably still regarding the new games I bought. So Dragonworld, Hillsfar, Secret of the Silver Blades, and Death Knights of Kryn, and Wizardry 5. I have a lot of time to spend on playing RPGs. And then this is from the last episode I was talking about. Another one, which is Heroes of the Lance. This one is Dragonlance action game. This one also, probably I could play something different for this episode, just more action-packed. Rings of Zilfin. And then 2 different games from different publishers. So this is the Fairy Tale, which I also would like to play. And Sentinel Wars. This is not medieval game. Unfortunately, only the one part, but I cannot wait to play this one. Look at this. This looks really cool. I played Supremacy a lot as when I was a kid, and even nowadays I like this game, but now this game is too easy for me. But yeah, this futuristic game is also fun to play. Yeah, I got Rings of Zilfin. I'm so happy, and look at the quality of this box. I'm so happy. This is actually from Germany. Talking about Germany, I love buying stuff from Germany and everything in a very good shape. Everything like no really fake stuff, and the packaging the best. Guys, I love you. I really love you. So even if I buy console or anything and it's from Germany, it's just amazing. I'm just paying the correct price for the right price for the right quality, and the experience is just the best. So thank you for this, my German neighbors. Um, it's really funny. This game is also, I hope to play it soon, but Eternal's Dagger, that's next on the list, just to go in the sequentially after what I'm playing now, Wizard's Crown. So you know, the art. I didn't look at the art yet, to be honest. I mean, I looked, but not close enough. It took me also some time to realize the Wizard's Crown stuff, but yeah, this is really amazing indeed. These guys, are they like goblins or orcs? Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, nothing different inside. The booklet is blue. There are different colors they do, I think, for an SSI. This is a blue one. This is cool. This is really, really cool. I love it. There's a map. This is amazing. I've never seen that. Begonia, Sumaria, Deloria. Okay, I have to finish Wizard's Crown for sure. And then Eternal Dagger. And then, yeah, vote. Which game? Which game? If I don't have a game, I will get it. But I guess I have most of the games now. I got really crazy this year. Really crazy this year. And to be honest, I feel good. Yeah, everything is in the good condition. Please, just even Sentinel wards, everything in the good condition. Of course, the smell is from 80s, right? But this is the smell I really like. There's also some foil inside, even the foil inside. So nothing wiggles when the transportation happens. I cannot just put my words how much I'm really appreciating this. So yeah, if you think about PlayStation 6 that they're not going to release any games, most likely, I don't know, maybe not. Physically, I don't care about it. I'm prepared for the next 30 years. So if you are watching this in 30 years, yeah, greetings from the past, from 2026. Enjoy everything you are encountering in the game. Please let me know, maybe in the next episode when you're there, or just drop me a message somewhere. How's the game? I forgot the name. Kampfgruppe. I'm also interested to hear more about this different, let's say, types of games where you have to invest a lot of time in the combat. How does it work after so many years of not playing these games, or even nowadays? Like how we approach these games? Like graphically, of course, there's no too much we can talk about. However, yeah, I think that our imagination is really important, and these games are really helping us to relax more rather than being in the like a constant reward. And then if you don't have this reward, you're getting bored. I really didn't get that much bored playing Wizard Crown today, but I'm getting more into this grind mode now, so I don't want to spend too much time there as well. So probably, maybe not next episode, but maybe I will try to get to the palace again and see. But still, I'm not sure I'm prepared looking at the Wardpact Demons that are really tough opponents. And that's my challenge. Some of them are impacted only by cut, some of them by bash and some by trust. So I had to have enough differentiation of the distribution of weapon types in my party. So I need to look at this more strategically. So that's interesting. That's really interesting. Right. Okay, I'm talking too much. I should finish 15 minutes ago, but yeah, I'm just enjoying. This is like having books, you know. So reading good books. So see you in the next episode. Enjoy the evening. Enjoy the evening and enjoy the retro. And retro is always going to survive as long as we are enjoying it. So hopefully there are no bad experiences, only the good experiences with this old software and with this passion of people who are creating this. Thanks again and see you around. Bye.